In this video, we will be finding out the best way to get gold and build a boat for treasure. The first group of grinders we will be talking about are glitch grinders. These grinders use glitches to make them overpowered. And the first glitch that I will be showing is the butter block on top of the hinge. This is one of the simplest and easiest grinders to make, and it doesn't even cost that much. Plus, the gold rate is 6,500 gold per hour if you get a perfect run each time. But I would only use this grinder if I were a beginner. The next glitch gold grinder I will be covering is this weird contraption called the sled. This grinder requires a pilot seat, so it's pretty expensive, and it's really fast, so it doesn't get all of the stages. But the good side is that it makes 5,600 gold per hour. The next glitch is super cheap and only requires a seat, a butter block, and a hinge. First, place down your seat and sit in it, turn the anchor off and place a butter block right here and a hinge right here. All you gotta do is delete the seat and boom, it's done. There is one problem though, it breaks very easily and it's incredibly slow, so it only makes 2,200 gold an hour. The next section of grinders I will be covering are manual grinders. These are the grinders that you manually have to load in and use yourself. And this brings us to our first manual gold grinder, this big wheel. These are also known as walkers, and they use two things of long blocks, the pilot seat in the middle. This grinder is very easy to control, but it's very slow, only having 3,000 gold an hour. The next grinder isn't really a grinder, and it's just jets. This grinder is very slow, and there's a chance that this could happen.
Bruh.
So this grinder is very bad and only makes 1,400 gold an hour. This is a wing jetpack and this is a thruster, and if you put them together, you get this. The wings do cost Robux, but let's go test it. In the end, we only got 62 gold in about 50 seconds, so that's about 2,800 gold an hour. You do have to make it again each time, and it goes too fast where you don't get gold through a lot of stages. But besides that, now we're moving on to the next section, AFK grinders. These are grinders that you could leave on overnight and you would still get gold. And the first AFK grinder that I will be showcasing is the easiest to make and most popular. And it only uses two portals, a couple of blocks, and two wheels to make the entire thing. How does it work? Well, it picks you up and teleports you over here where you get a small amount of gold each time. This is not even close to as much as the next gold grinder I'm going to show you. But before I show it, can you please just like and subscribe to support this small channel? But besides that, this is the gold grinder that will make you the most gold and build a boat for treasure. You may be thinking that it looks fast, and that's because it is. It makes over 16,000 gold an hour. The only downsides about this are that it uses thousands of blocks and it takes a while to set up. But besides that, it's the fastest grinder in the entire game. But before you click off of this video, there's one more way that you could get gold inside of Build a Boat for Treasure. And that's building your own boat. We all have placed just a couple of blocks in a seat and clicked on that launch button, not knowing what would happen. And it may not be the fastest way to get gold, but it's definitely the funnest way. And in my opinion, having fun is the best way to get gold.